So,
What
so
what
I,
yeah.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with code switching, right? That's a natural thing. How you talk to your spouse is going to be completely different from how you interact and talk with your grandparents. How you interact with your grandparents is going to be completely different from how you interact with some random person on the street. The code switching is not the problem. That's not the issue. What I think is the issue is this being a genuine conversation of where what we're talking about actually matters. This isn't a game or a facade. This is real life. Like in real life, we're dealing with real life issues as to where black people as a whole is not to where we should be in the culture, period. The conversations that we're talking about impacts that directly. So if you're putting on a facade for a serious conversation, how can anyone take you serious?
The
Me
message.
personally, let me finish. Me personally, the person that you see right now is who I am every single day, right? But when I'm around my homies, yeah, I might shake up with them. What up, folks? What up? Ooh, ooh, ooh. But that's with them. You know what I'm saying? That's not for everybody else to see because that's not the role that I'm playing in our society. So it's up to us as black people to remove ourselves because if I if if I treated I can't go about as a man, as a black man, I can't go outside into the world knowing that I love black women and act as if I don't love black women outside. That makes me a fake. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not showing up as who I am on a panel that we're talking about real life shit that impacts people and people are coming to this platform and they're leaving with these thoughts and taking from what it is that we're talking about, then that's that's you being a negligent person in society in black culture, in my opinion.
You
Now
can
that
call me what you want,
I'm I'm
sir.
I'm I'm not calling you anything. I'm just saying
You. I'll let you finish.
I'm not calling you anything. All I'm saying is that this is what we should expect. If you are going to be someone that is if your core self is someone that is soft and you talk like this all the time, it shouldn't matter if I'm talking to a random if I'm talking to a bum on the street or if I'm talking to somebody in church. You know what I'm saying? It should be the same tone because that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that influences other people to be that. So if you're just going about just want to be the villain, not saying that that's what you want to be or do, but if you're going about creating a villain type character, then that's what people are going to take and run with.
Can I say something? Are you done?
That's ignorant.
I think what
How's
she
that ignorant?
in my opinion, I think the reason why she switches to come here, and maybe I could be wrong, is because this is the type of environment you have to put up your defense wall already when you come in here. Instead of being that meek, modest, I love to say that person that you are outside of this, because it's like you said, it's different. It's a
What's
different
different?
environment.
Everything, sir.
What's different?
Let me make it elementary for you. Okay. Anybody in the chat, listen, stand on your business. This is a business to me. Okay. When I go out on the basketball court and I'm yelling out plays, this is a business. When I go into my home, I turn into a completely different person. I can't bring Coach Cookie home. I can't bring panelist Cookie home. Okay? Because you're standing on business. And when you are putting a message out into the world and you're passionate about that message, passion comes out. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be sugar plum fairy to everybody on this panel. And I don't care as long as the correct message is being sent. Like I said, my message is not going to change. The only thing that's going to change is my delivery. And if that is an issue, that is your issue. And I have absolutely nothing to do with that. But I stand on what I say, no matter where I am. How I say it is very different and depending on where I am. It's not like I'm being a fake individual. It's just saying that in these types of environments, when people are cutting you off and talking over you, and you're trying to definitively give them facts about life and running stats, and people are calling you stupid or crazy or bitter, and you've learned that the only way that you're going to get your message out and for little girls to hear what you're saying and the truth is to maybe overtalk some people and be a little bit hostile. I'm willing to give that impression a little bit, but just know that on the outside of here, being like this with y'all is not going to get me anywhere. I'm never going to
Okay.
be heard. I'm never going to get my turn. So you just tried to cut me off as soon as I changed my voice. I
Okay.
just proved my point. You still trying to cut me off. So what I'm trying to say is, when you are in a position of power or in a position of job or in a position of politics, men are going to cut you off, whether you right or wrong, if you come in there sounding like this. The only man that get that from me is the man that's taking care of me. But the message does not change. That's what I need you to understand. The
That's
message never changes, sir.
okay.
So if you can't understand that, I can't express that any other way for anybody on this panel, male, female, dog, or cat. My message won't change. The way I deliver the message is the only way that changes. Do
okay.
you understand that?
All right. Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished
Okay.
now.
So let me just say this, and I think I missed a bit of the beginning of this panel, but I don't think that there was anyone that called you stupid. I don't think anyone overtalked you. I think this might have been one of the most chillest panels that I've experienced
I'm not talking
thus
about this
far.
panel. I've
Right.
been
Well,
paneling for
let me
over
finish.
a
Now
year
you're over
though,
talking me. What happened with that? What happened with that?
because we on a
So
panel. You're
and
not
you
my
still
man.
going and you still going. So my point is that we no one warranted you to react the way that you're to continue to convey this person or character that you're trying to justify. No one gave you a reason on this panel on this day at this moment to do that. That's the problem. The other part is that you're a teacher. So now let's acknowledge you being a teacher. By you being a teacher, you hold a very powerful position in our culture. Let someone's uh parent of the child that you teach see you on the panel acting this way. What do you think that they're going to assume about you? You
They
know what I'm saying?
have. They have seen me.
And
And they
and
know
um,
that I'll stand on
and
my
you're over talking
business.
me again.
You asked the
So
question.
uh, I'm done with it. We this is one of those conversations where they get nowhere. So
All right, that's what I'm
JR,
talking about.
all I'm
That's what I'm talking about.
JR, all
That's what
I'm
I'm talking about.
I'm
OJ
done.
he
I'm
ain't
done
taking
after
over.
this. I'm done after this. JR, the point to what I'm trying to get this man to understand is
I
I
have a
develop
name.
relationships with my students and my parents. They know who I am. I'm also a coach. So they know that there are two sides of me. There's a classroom me, there's a coach me. And I do not let my kids watch me on YouTube. As a matter of fact, I block them. They don't even know how to find me on YouTube.
Why even be that person? Like there's
Pause. You cutting me off again.
And
why even be that person?
shout
God
out,
damn.
shout out to Sybil.
let's
Yeah,
go
y'all
on
ever
to
seen
the
the
dash.
movie
So
Simple?
y'all take it to the dash.
Do y'all remember that old school movie with the person with the multiple personalities? This is what this shit reminds me of.